Hello and welcome. My name is Mark. I work in the Ericsson Trace Compass team, and today I have something that I think is pretty cool to show you. So, not very long ago, we created this new repository, Trace Viewer Examples, in the Eclipse CDT Cloud project in which we contribute. This new repo is meant to collect various examples of application running the Trace Viewer. So to kickstart, we started it with a couple of Docker-based examples. One of them uses the TEA Trace Viewer extension, and the other one uses the VS Code Trace Viewer extension, both running in a TEA-based application. So it is, they do work, and it is possible to make them work. However, you need to provide a trace server and some tracers to view. And thanks to the magic of Docker, we thought it would be a low-hanging fruit, pretty easy to extend the images and add these missing pieces so that they could be used or spawn up quickly and used, for example, for demos or for trying out the Trace Viewer applications. So we have a link here. It takes you to a README a couple of levels deep into the repo, but I will open it in, show it in the IDE instead. So these are the base images, Tate and Tave, TE application, TE extension, TE application, VS Code extension. And you see the yarn commands, it can look a little bit weird. What this is we added script entries in the local package.json. They are shortcuts, basically, that call the more complex Docker commands to do all these things. So that's all they are. They are really shortcuts. And I have already built the two base images and the two demo images locally earlier today. So we are ready to go. I don't need to build them here. All you will need is probably Docker, and preferably on a Linux machine, and you can build these things without any other dependencies as far as I know. So we can go ahead and go into the run section, and we can start the TEA application, TEA extension demo image. Oh, very important. You need to be in the Docker subfolder of the repo. There you go. This one uses the Docker network. So this is a virtual network that is distinct from the network of your host machine. And we only expose like the port that we need for the application here, 4000. So you will, for me personally, when I run this on this machine, it's pretty consistent. I always get the same IP address to access this network, but you might get a different address when you run it on your machine. So with this command, you can know exactly which address it is. And once you have it, the idea is to use the browser of your choice and connect to port 4000 of that IP address. That's where the application will be running. So there you go. This is the TEA-based Trace Viewer application. And we can see that it does detect the trace server as running. So basically we are ready to go to do some trace viewing. We also have the workspace already open for us that contains the Trace Compass tutorial traces. So we can pick one. If we want, we can open a trace from here. This is a LTTNG trace, so it has many available analysis that we can pick. And I will show you an alternate way to open a trace. So directly here we have two buttons, Open Trace File and Open Trace Folder. And when we do, this appears and we can pick a trace and open it the same way. It's the same result whether it's open here or in the File Explorer. So this is the application. So if you want, you can take an editor and drag it to reorganize the layout a little bit. And yeah, that's what I wanted to show you today. So hopefully this was interesting, and it will give you the incentive to try the Trace Viewer. Thank you. Goodbye.